So we get a lot of people asking, what's my sole purpose? But there's so many obstacles in the way, there's so many beliefs, you can't even hear it, some people. Can't let it in yet. Because what this intelligence in you, what its ideal life for you is, and for me too, is beyond what we would let in today. It is so big, so vast, so immaculate. Just can't let it in. Life's like a computer game. Once you get the lesson in an experience that you're not happy with, once you get that lesson, boom, all of a sudden there's a new experience coming in. But whilst you're kicking and screaming and resistant, it's like that energy, that intelligence that helps create and manifest, it's like, oh, you're not getting the lesson. If you don't get the lesson now, you're going to miss out on that amazing experience later. You need to get the lesson. We can choose to direct our awareness towards our failings. And yes, we will inevitably beat ourselves up. But it's a discipline for humanity to bring that awareness back to what's useful and what's empowering. Yes, every single one of us, from Gandhi to Mother Teresa to every one of us, has something in our lives that if we focus on it, it will be our undoing. That's just what it is. Because if we focus on what it took to learn a lesson, that gets blown out of proportion. It was a necessary part. Start cultivating the discipline and the awareness that whatever we focus on, we're going to experience. And not only that, we're going to bring more of. So the first step is to start, like you've disciplined in your exercise and your diet, is to be disciplined in where the mind goes. It elevates your awareness, your consciousness, and then that attracts more positive thoughts in. But when we focus on failures, have you noticed this? Sends us into a spiral. Because that energy, that frequency, keeps bringing more like-minded thoughts in. So it becomes a self-perpetuating downward spiral that leads to depression and various other things. The way out of that is to just focus on what's in our highest good. And I went through this experience. We were going through a rough time at that point in our life, and I was shown very clearly, all you should be doing is look at the trees. Don't put your awareness on anything else, because it will activate something. It will create some kind of frustration. Just zoom in on the trees. And that was a saving grace for me. It's the human condition as to how you spend your awareness. It's free will. I'm going to choose my awareness over here. Just like where are you going to drive your car? It's just par for the course. So the trick is to just keep building that with positive things. It's not a positive affirmation, but it works similarly, but it will just keep you out of burying yourself into the ground. Accessing universal intelligence, the answers that come through aren't just answers to your question, they're answers to your space. If your space is, I want the quick fix, or the long-term fix, if your space is, I'm not deserving of something, or your space is, I'm deserving of everything, the answers will be, that will dictate the type of answers that come in. So that answer will come once you accept that you're God's gift to the world.